Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. The public lecture that I will be sharing with you today is The End of Cancer, Immunotherapy and Beyond. Few words in medicine carry more fear than one: cancer. For generations, cancer has represented uncertainty, suffering, mortality, helplessness. It invades silently, adapts intelligently, returns unexpectedly. Entire families have watched loved ones fade despite every available treatment. And for much of modern history, medicine fought cancer through direct assault, through surgery, radiation, chemotherapy. But now something extraordinary is happening. For the first time, medicine is no longer asking only how do we destroy cancer? Instead, we are asking, can the human body itself be taught to fight back? This is the revolutionary promise of cancer immunotherapy. And it may fundamentally change the future of medicine. Now, there is the hidden intelligence within the human body. The human immune system is one of the most sophisticated defense networks in existence. Trillions of cells constantly identify threats, communicate, adapt, and protect the body. Now, before I continue, let me sing this song as an encouragement, also an empowerment for your body, and also that is a positive affirmation for your body. Now, sing with me together. Um, um, okay, mm, I'm so glad every cell in my body is happy and well. I'm so glad every cell in my body is happy and well. Or you can also sing like this. Mm. Every cell in my body is happy and well. Every cell in my body is happy and well. Okay, so most of the time, cancer cells emerge and are quietly eliminated before we ever notice them. But cancer is dangerous because it evolves. It learns to hide, suppress immune responses, disguise itself as normal tissue. In many ways, cancer behaves almost like biological deception, and this transforms our understanding of disease itself. And cancer is not merely uncontrolled growth, it is a war of recognition. Now, here in this part, let's talk about the revolution of immunotherapy. Traditional cancer treatments often attack both healthy and diseased cells. We all know it. Immunotherapy introduced a radically different idea. Instead of fighting cancer directly, empower the immune system to do what it was designed to do. This includes checkpoint inhibitors, CAR T cell therapy, tumor targeting antibodies, personalized immune engineering. Some patients once considered terminal now experience astonishing remission. In certain cancers, survival rates have changed dramatically. For many researchers, this feels like the beginning of a new era, not simply chemical warfare against disease, but biological awakening. Now, let's look at the Bible and the language of restoration. In the Bible, it repeatedly portrays healing not merely as repair, it's restoration. Throughout the New Testament, where Jesus heals by restoring what has become broken, invaded, or corrupted. This is profoundly relevant to immunotherapy because immunotherapy does not primarily introduce something foreign. Instead, it often reactivates the body's own capacity to defend life. This is something deeply symbolic here. The body already contains extraordinary mechanisms for healing. The challenge is helping those systems recognize what has gone wrong. Now, in this part, let me talk on the cancer and the fragility of human control. Modern civilization often imagines itself increasingly powerful, yet cancer humbles humanity repeatedly. It affects rich and poor, young and old, powerful and powerless. Cancer reminds us that despite technological advancement, human life remains fragile. That's why in the book of Psalms in the Bible, human existence is described with striking honesty, which is temporary, vulnerable, dependent. So we need God, for sure. This is not despair, it is humility, and medicine, at its best, often grows wiser through humility. Since disease exposes the limits of human control. Now, these are the ethical questions that I want to do in this part, which is they are beyond the science. Immunotherapy also raises profound ethical questions. Many cutting-edge treatments remain extraordinarily expensive. This creates a painful paradox. Humanity may develop revolutionary therapies while millions cannot access them. And once again, medicine confronts the problem of healthcare inequality. Will future medicine become increasingly personalized yet or increasingly unequal? Will life-saving therapies belong primarily to those with wealth? And the future of cancer care is not only a scientific issue, it is a moral one. Now, in this part, I want to talk about oncology. One of the greatest dangers in oncology is reducing patients to diagnosis. But cancer patients are never merely tumors. They are parents, their children, their spouses, their dreamers. They are humans built with flesh and bones. And they are fearful human beings confronting mortality. And in the New Testament, Jesus consistently sees people beyond their condition. This matters profoundly in cancer care because healing is not always identical to cure. Sometimes healing involves dignity, peace, reconciliation, meaning, and suffering. Modern medicine excels increasingly at extending life, but patients also need help answering a deeper question. How do I live meaningfully while confronting mortality? And no immunotherapy can answer that alone. Now, let's talk about the future beyond immunotherapy. Researchers are now exploring astonishing frontiers, personalized cancer vaccines, AI-guided oncology, nanomedicine, gene-edited immune cells, early detection through liquid biopsies. The future may dramatically reduce cancer mortality. Some even ask, can cancer one day become manageable or preventable, or will be able to eradicated off, wiped off completely, entirely from the planet. Perhaps, but every major medical breakthrough creates a new temptation, the illusion that humanity can eventually conquer that itself. And here, medicine must remain careful. And we got to realize that extending life is not identical to transcending, transcending mortality. Now, there is spiritual dimension of healing. Cancer confronts humanity not only biologically but existentially. Patients facing cancer often wrestle with fear, meaning, suffering, hope, mortality, faith. This reveals something modern medicine sometimes forgets. Human beings are not merely biological organisms. They are spiritual beings seeking meaning even in suffering. Um, the Bible never trivializes suffering. but it repeatedly insists that suffering does not erase human dignity or divine presence. And this may be one of the most crucial truths medicine can remember. So, what about the doctors would do here? What about the physician? Oncologists occupy a unique place in medicine. They witness courage, despair, resilience, grief, hope, which often which often within the same conversation. And the future doctor will increasingly possess um, extraordinarily technological tools, but perhaps the greatest medical skill will remain profoundly ancient, the ability to remain compassionately present with another human being facing fear. And technology may transform treatment, but compassion remains irreplaceable. Perhaps one day humanity will dramatically reduce cancer through immunotherapy and future innovations. Perhaps millions of lives will be saved. That will be a remarkable triumph of science. But even then, medicine will still confront questions beyond biology. What gives life meaning? How do humans face mortality? What does healing truly mean? The reason is that the ultimate goal of medicine is not merely extending existence, it is protecting the dignity of human life itself. So the future of cancer treatment may lie in teaching the immune system to recognize disease, but the future of medicine itself will always depend on whether humanity continues to recognize the sacred value of every person behind the diagnosis. Right? So this is the end of the lecture for this video lecture, and I see you in my next video. And remember, God loves you so much, and God bless you bountifully in every aspect of your life. And goodbye. See ya.